This next guest is the best comedian of all time, and without him helping my career, I'd be no better than a subway rat. You can see him at the Comedy Cellar this weekend. Please welcome the very funny Colin Quinn.
Oh my God, what an intro. I mean, that was too much. But if that's how he feels, I'm not going to tell people how to feel about themselves. Folks, new year. Thank God we're done with that year. That's what you have to say at the beginning of every year. You have to insult the year you just lived in. You're like, that was the worst. You throw it under the bus and move on. Which I'll do with that joke. Folks, I love this country, but I think we should sell. Now listen. We hit a wall. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens. Just see if there's interest out there. You know what I mean? How they do it on HGTV, knock down the Rockies, open concept, you know. See? Because technology made us think that we evolve, and really, we still have wars, which is embarrassing. I mean, in the old days, cavemen, whatever, you know, they were violent. Now we have the top minds. We spend millions of dollars, every country, a five-star hotel, earpieces, laptops, stayed a month there. What do you guys figure out? We're gonna kill them. Really? Could have had two gang members do that for half a kilo, you know? I don't know if people still use half a kilo, but you know, back in my day. And but yeah, and now we feel we've evolved because now we think war is bad. That's the only way we've evolved. We still have wars all the time, but we're like, war, terrible. That's not evolved. That's even worse because you're telling young guys, we want you to go into battle, but we think it's a mistake. But good luck, charge. But we don't know if this is a good idea. At least in the old days, you had a little passion. The king would get out and be like, we're going to war, France. It was always England and France. King would be like, you know, he'd badmouth France because he was educated there. So it's like, France, trust me. When you meet them, you're going to want to kill them. They're snarky and ironic, and they compliment you on the way home. You realize it's actually kind of an insult in many ways. And yeah, the king would just give you a war speech. That's what the leader's supposed to do. They'd be out there and just, the valiant only die once who sheds blood with me on this precious stone, England, the fire I'd made of smoky war, the purple testament of mounted. Now, even 40, 80 years ago, we'd be like, well, fight them in the beaches, fight them in the streets. Tyranny will never rule this nation, you know. And guys would fight. Now it's a different world. If we have World War III, God forbid, but probably be a few years from now, probably a Gen Z president by then, you know. But you'll still need a war speech, and they'll be like, the president would like to speak on the brink of war, comes out to a State of the Union, the nation awaits, be like, okay, so this is random. Yeah, Russia's a lot. Russia's a lot, not gonna lie. And North Korea low-key supporting them. So just wanna kind of put that out there. And Iran is burning off flags. It's like when people tell you who they are, believe them. Iran's gonna Iran, and Yemen is literally threatening us. Like, what is happening? Like, Yemen, like, bro, no, you do not want this. You're not that country. You are not built for this. Facts, truths, trusts. But it's like, Saudi, come get your boys, you know? It's like, and Syria is tweaking. ISIS is back, which has been a minute, and ISIS fell off in 2017, and Turkey is buying weapons off Russia, which they're a NATO member, so it hits different, obviously. The good news, our allies, England and France, have said they're down for whatever, but China's a real one. China's having a moment, but they're still spying on us. Like, China, stop spying. You're doing too much, China. China got me like ready to crash out, but But I say to you, my fellow Americans, I stand here and I say to you, what are we even doing? Like, make it make sense. Like, I don't even know how to have this conversation right now. I mean, war is hell, and I get it, but if we're going to go, if you're prepared, look deep into your souls and ask yourselves, am I about it? Because this is serious, you guys. This is like really happening. And if we do it, we have to stay positive, stay motivated, stay hydrated, and if you're willing to sacrifice for your country, sign up with promo code Live It to Your Death 76. Colin Quinn, thank you very much. Thanks, folks.
That's how you doing, brother. How are you?
You killed it, buddy.
Oh, good.
Colin Quinn, come on, that's how you do it right there. See Colin at the Comedy Cellar in New York this weekend. My thanks to Lucy Liu, Ramon Rodriguez, Jamie Campbell Bower, Colin Quinn once again.
Thank you, guys.